Hey everyone, this is A Gameplay and welcome back to Death and Taxes. So this should be the last episode. I'm pretty sure this is the last week. Suspected fraud dies of a heart attack as police officers come knocking on their door. Prosecutor says arrest was imminent. Crack of dawn, leaf blower dead after getting struck in the head with a flat iron thrown by a neighbor. Leaf blowers should be banned to increase urban air quality. Lower stress level. Inventor drowns in first attempt to start the construction of an underwater city. Inno founder and CEO found dead at home cause of death, drug overdose. Investigators find plans for a massive surveillance system at the home of dead tech wizard. Black holes set to end all life. Fracking link to earthquake, new research confirmed. Today is simple, grim. It is as if a great calmness has enveloped the world. I do not see the need for many deaths for today. Quote for the day, 2 humans have to die. I don't know if this means anything. So 2 has to die. I'm gonna close this. Private detective. Raphael always had a problem with authority, which is why they got fired from their previous police job for insubordination. They preferred to work alone anyway. They started an investigation firm hoping to catch dangerous criminals, but mostly get hired to follow cheating spouses and take incriminating photos. Yeah. You're not doing a bad job. General contractor. Sifiso. Construct building, not much else to it. They try their best to manage balance between the demand of the client and the experimental ideas of architects. In their spare time, they like carving small sculpture. So I don't know if I let you live. I hate when they say experimental in this game. I always feel like something bad's gonna happen if I let them live. Oil fracker. Rajesh is in the fracking industry for the money. And no cries from environmentalists will make them rethink. They are determined to rise on the career ladder and become the boss of the fracking firm someday. You can die. Thank you. Student. It has been said that Matthias talks too much, however, they themselves think they may not be talking at all enough. Space radiation is their passion and they are endlessly fascinated by black hole. So I should let you live because it says that a black hole is set to end the life. So now it's between you and you. You can live, you can die. There you go.
Grim?
Oh, you're back. How was your break?
Adequate.
Okay.
Now, let us not waste time and get on with it. Right. I see the exact amount of profiles requested. At least someone seems to be up to their task. Whatever.
Have I offended you somehow? What's with the attitude? It's none of my business, so I won't ask anything now. Have I offended you somehow?
You? No, Grim. You have not.
Okay.
Why am I livid? Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that taking sudden leave is detrimental to our aspiration.
Yeah. I didn't think that he was supposed to go on vacation.
Because they thought to admonish me for taking a couple of days to perform important research. Because, as was reminded, the saying goes, now, how was it?
Death and taxes?
Nothing in life is more certain than... Yes, exactly. Either way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job.
But I'm not sure you're supposed to get vacation with this kind of job. Kinda like you do to me every day. Say nothing.
No matter, Grim. I apologize for taking it out on you.
Good night. Hope you'll feel better tomorrow. This is probably gonna be the same thing as last week. Does she have some? Oh.
Is your hand tired? Are your fingers getting stiff?
Well, it's bone.
You've been clicking around for quite a while.
I love how they break the fourth wall. No, my hands are fine.
Ah, you have the fortitude to keep on with the grind until the very end. Must be why fate chose you instead of all the other candidates. Lost souls.
All the other candidates? He crafted me. Thanks for caring.
No problem. It wasn't that easy getting you here. To the office, where you belong.
What? Okay, I'm pretty sure this game isn't going to be long. I haven't played for that long. Vast advance being made in research of reusable fuel cell. Researchers credit young talent involved in spatial project. Damages from fracking deemed to be too excessive and expensive. Government vow to shift toward developing better renewable energy source. This is great. Is the forest haunted by witches? Creepy little wooden statue found all across the nearby woods. Private Eye accidentally catches an illegal arm deal in the act while trailing adulterous spouse. My modest excuses, Grim. Right, the situation is that everything got all jumbled up in our fax delivery system. You should listen to your gut today. Your gut, yes, because you are a skeleton. Go with the flow. This is going better and better. I can do whatever I want. Oh, so I choose I choose how many of them should die too. Okay. Voldemort has made being terrible at everything their central artistic and performative thesis. Through this act of self-reverential rebellion, they have actually grown very popular, in accordance with the current climate. Live, die. Let's try the coin. Die. Let's go with the flow. MeTuber content creator. Gray is a graying dad-looking psychopathic content creator who hails from sunny Afray, some 1,000 kilometers south of Cosmopolis City. Their most enjoyed pastime is knocking down a couple of beers while watching the world burn. You should die! That's easy. Whoops. Nope. Giovanni Collier. Giovanni office drone. Giovanni didn't expect to spend as much time with a printer, scanner, copier as they do. It's all slow and unreliable. They dream of one day destroying the printer, scanner, copier with a baseball bat. Meanwhile, they've set up a penny skimming program inside their company computer network. You should die. So everyone that I won't really know what to do with, I'll use a coin since I can do whatever I want. Student. Chandralaka studies a lot and has perfect grade at school, but still finds time to volunteer at the local soup kitchen as much as possible. They sometimes even buy extra soup material with their own money, making a lot of disadvantaged group a lot more happy. So you're a great person. Mysterious capitalist. No one knows much about Harrison, their history and identity are both mysteries. Most often, they are seen moving around in a wheelchair, barely speaking a word to anyone, although it is known they once helped a lost detective. Live. Dentist. Scott works as a dentist, but sometimes regrets not becoming a scientist. Thinking it's too late to switch career, they occasionally quench their thirst for science by trying to invent new tooth-filling material. Nah, I don't trust you. Astronomist, Kenzo is deeply intrigued by the universe and its mysteries. I think it's like the third time I got you, but doesn't enjoy leaving their hometown. They would never consider boarding a spaceship, but they love to look at the universe from the comfort of their own home. Having witnessed quite a few UFOs, they are slightly worried about the universe visiting us. Nah. You can die. Detective, Samara has worked in the homicide department only for a few years, but has already shown great talent in solving seemingly unsolvable murder cases. They are currently after an unknown serial killer who is suspected to be working for the local church. Hairdresser, one day Elsie realized the art of hairdressing is missing something important: experimentation. That's why they've started trying out new and innovative methods with every client who sits down. So far it's been hit or miss. Some of them ends up happy, or others not so much. Live. We'll see what this is going to do. Did I do good?
Grim, welcome. You know, pursuing my art has given me insights. I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning.
And what's the result so far?
A disarray of thoughts. Listen, is death really such a bad thing? It would be better for everyone.
Don't like where you're going right now.
In fact, do these humans even truly exist? Their ephemeral being leads to no relevant outcome. It is all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life.
I'll hear you out.
They exist in a state of hubris and arrogance, considering them the center of the universe. Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises. Stars explode, galaxies form, or get torn apart. There are departments even for these events. Humans are not the be-all, end-all pinnacle of creation. They are small and insignificant, yet full of themselves. The grandeur of everything will not get superseded by specks of nothing.
Well, they're not all like that. Go on.
It matters not how they live through their subjective experiences, millions upon billions of them, everyone considering themselves unique. And technically they are, I suppose, on a minor scale, yet also exceedingly similar. Copying each other, living through similar events with similar basic reactions, while the universe is full of endless wonders they cannot and will not even experience or perceive, ever.
But we could help them experience these things.
But why? What would that change?
Well,
their presence is not even necessary to validate these events outside their subjective experience or understanding.
is the presence or anything really necessary though?
Do you know the saying, Grim? If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear
Does it make a sound? Death and taxes.
Good, yes. Imagine that. Life reduced only to some human vicinity. The ultimate height of arrogance ingrained in them. To imagine their presence to be paramount. The tree does not only sound, it has been sounding a long time. It has grown without anyone present. It has lived a life.
Yeah.
None of this requires humanity to be there to bear witness.
Is there a price? Agree with everything. Can I also get a daily review? I don't really agree with what you said. I'm mostly here for the work. So, if I say that I agree, will he just start to ask me to kill everyone? This is something that I do not want. I I don't really agree. Well, in a way, I do agree, though. I don't really agree with what you said.
Then you have much yet to
Oh,
learn.
okay.
Good night.
So I don't even get a review. Well, you gonna say something to me? Probably not. Oh, only 2? That's gonna be a fast day. The economy mysteriously getting better. Company gets stolen money back. Money surge act as production invigoration. Setting in are lizard men pretending to be municipal official. Writers block ends more lives than you imagine. All the terrible life choices of popular MeTube creator finally catch up to them. Local dentist accidentally poisoned self when testing experimental new tooth filling, so good thing I killed him. Did you see the new hairstyle on supermodel turned actor Lauren Andrew? Absolutely stunning. Another serial killer caught by Detective Samara L. Downey. Grim, we have a very few incoming profiles for today. Something is quite amiss. Keep your wits about you. Quota for the day, 1 human has to die. You want a tiny thing fused to another tiny thing using an alloy of tin and lead, you come to Jan's Soldering. It's the cornerstone of building and maintaining any modern technological equipment, and Jan is the best at this. Unemployed. Chloe is extremely lazy and in a constant mood of discontent, yet no one truly knows why, as they talk very little. They also exhibit a lot of gluttonous behavior. So, between you two, you should live and you should die. He's doing way better than you. And this is a weird thing when you think about it, to value the life of someone with what they do and what they're doing in life. Was that good enough?
Grim, I feel odd. I am confused, but I cannot figure out why. I seem to be expecting something. But what? I do not really know.
Jitters about your novel?
Ah, the novel. Yes. The anxiety of creativity might be taking its toll. Oh, bother. I must be getting tired. Mayhaps we should turn to our regular matters.
Or we can skip it, no. What if you don't? So, sure thing, let me hear it all.
Yes, here it. Papers. Where are you? What does it even matter? Okay, I see fewer deaths than was necessary.
What? You asked me to kill one of them.
Very careless, I guess.
Did I make a mistake? I don't think so.
There we go. The usual taken care of. So, I guess that is it. Good night.
Okay. But I still get 400. Nothing to say. Local technician introduced new exciting soldering technique that may change the whole world. Local women stopped living due to overwhelming sloth. Really, they just decided to cease. Research into bloodstain pattern analysis shows it's actually pseudoscience and has zero merit. Will superstar racer Miguel Salk bring home another trophy for Cosmopolis City? Watch out, chaos around Grim. Balance today according to your own wishes. I cannot spare the time to give you specifics currently. Choose however you want. Okay. Farmer. William escaped into a city when younger, trying to get into the acting business. After numerous failed attempts, they returned to their homestead and read through several generations worth of farming tomes. Lately, they've grown more interested in bioengineered crops. Should you not? I'm not sure. Is this good or bad? It says good. Medical examiner. Whatever. Florian's work focuses on bloodstain patterns analysis, but they also lead a parallel life as a vigilant serial killer, hunting down murderers who've escaped the justice system. This diversified portfolio keeps them very busy, leaving scarcely any time to relax. But the bloodstain thingy. So it has 0 merit, but you're killing murderers. We'll see. Live. Keyboardist. Ellie is not a virtuoso. They're also not exactly what people would call particularly talented. However, they work hard and practice a lot. Their band has started doing alright, and Ellie has been able to quit their service sector job to become a full-time keyboardist. The band has a fast-growing fan base. Why not? Theoretical beekeeper, race car driver. Miguel has always dreamt of becoming a beekeeper, but for some reason, perhaps due to the fear of sharp objects, has never pursued their true passion. This in turn has led them to becoming a very successful race car driver, an occupation they unfortunately hate. They'd rather just live quietly with their bees. Don't see why you're bad. Should kill a bit more than you all lived. Diplomat. Adewale, a former teacher of special education, turned their attention towards diplomacy after the conflict in Quillen a decade ago. Since then, they have demonstrated themselves a peerless orator. Diplomacy is easier than caring for kids after all. Caring for kids? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I can live, so everyone lived. Achievement unlocked, Life Giver.
Hey Reaper, do you hear that joyful murmur of life?
Does it mean I didn't ruin the world?
Apparently, your deeds have been deemed good.
Heck yeah, I'm the best. Just doing my job.
Sure you are. Oh, most dutiful and humble of braggarts. You've even thwarted an ill-fated ambition or two.
That's why they call me the ruiner? The thwarted one seems quite resigned.
I know. You crave for conflict instead? No. Let them be in their sorrow. Feel at ease and let the smooth tide take you away.
I'm too busy for that. Be seeing you, or I will be seeing you. Be seeing you.
Wait, what? That's our line.
Oh well. You've talked to me so much so far.
I must admit, Grim, I still feel a degree of confusion. However, your recent assessment may have been correct. So, how was your day?
Some died, no, there's none that died. Keeping the chaos at bay, creating equilibrium, you know the drill.
Grand, you have truly taken fundamentals to heart, so to speak. Apologies. Inappropriate humor.
No, it's fine.
Alright. I guess that is that. I am at a lack of words.
What about the daily review?
I am sure you have performed.
Okay.
Good night.
0? I really don't understand. Sometimes you tell me that I didn't do good and I still get 400. And sometimes I think that I did good and I get 0. That's weird. Vigilante killing on the rise. Unidentified serial killer inspires several copycats. Oh, that's bad. Superstar Miguel Salk wins yet another Grand Tourney trophy. Still hates racing. Racing is super dumb, they say during the post-victory interview. Durum crops racking in massive amount of money after patenting high-tech nano-augmented corn, muscling out local farmer in order to achieve market dominance. Oh, that's bad. Tension cooling as diplomacy brings warring parties to a negotiation table. Amateur keyboardist lays down a passably acceptable keyboard solo at latest concert. Rumors of match fixing in the boxing scene garner interest from investigators. The usual, another painfully regular day. Everything is in balance, you can try and keep it that way, unless... Quote for the day, 2 humans has to die. P.S. I forgot what I wanted to write. Fate. Okay. So 2 of you has to die and there's only 3. So only 1 of you can live. Politician. Rio has been aggressively advocating for a new radical policy which completely eliminates all taxes. Any and all vocal opponents are mercilessly mocked. I mean, what did taxes ever do for us anyway? Well, they're paying for healthcare, school, they're paying for a lot of things. Lecturer. Josweir gives a number of different mathematics lectures in the prestigious university over at neighboring Altern. They dream of forming a ragtag group from their student and robbing casino with a bunch of clever math-related con method. Pugilis? What is that? Real men sting like a scorpion and floats like a dandelion seed. A true working class hero with a respectable career of 25 wins and 0 losses. They're known for a relentless fighting style that incorporates exceptional dodging capability, yet lately it's been growing harder to get new fights and money is getting tight. Die, live. Let's see. How did I do?
I do not understand it. I do not understand what went wrong. I did everything right. I had a plan. But nothing is happening.
What's not happening?
Time is... Oh, do not mind me. There are many things overburdening my mind. The stress is meddlesome. I must get to the bottom of this. We have no time for chatter, Grim. Leave.
Okay. Should I trust him? I don't know. Something to say?
Here we are, the final stretch. And it's business as usual.
I'm the best sweeper ever. It could all turn bad at any moment.
Perhaps. But that's what's so great about it. The endless potential for catastrophe also means endless potential for wonder and beauty.
Okay, agreed. I guess that's one way to look at it. How about we cut down on... I agreed.
You do? Just like that? How very gracious. Either you've grown as a person, or we are in the wrong. The former, for sure. In conclusion, good job overcoming your greatest challenges. High five!
Slap your own end. Yeah! Slap the mirror. Don't slap anything. Slap the mirror? No, slap your own end.
We appreciate the gesture, but that slap was the sound of loneliness.
There.
To be honest, you should get out more.
Yeah, probably.
But also, keep doing what you're doing. Because it's mostly working. But meeting new people wouldn't do you harm. I guess what we're trying to say is, keep on doing the same thing, but better.
Okay.
Was that helpful? You can tell us later if it was. Don't bother if it wasn't.
I'm starting to be confused because she was a dick at the start and now she's trying to help me or make me do a better job, and Fate is, I don't know. He doesn't seem to care much for the job anymore. or he's trying to sabotage me. Unbeatable Riemann Scanlon finally toppled. They decided to retire and open a boxing school. Okay. A matter of balance. Balance, balance, balance. This word, balance. If you just repeat balance to yourself enough, the word eventually loses all meaning. Quote for the day, the calculation showed that 2 humans have to die today. Balance, fate. Balance, 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 balance. Botanist. Gardening is Carrie's favorite pastime and also their life of work. They enjoy growing edible exotic plants and experimenting with different whatever. They are also an expert in natural poison. Stunt person. Iwat grew up physically very active and they've always loved danger and safety in equal measures. That is why they decided to pursue a career in film stunt. Recently, they were hired as a stunt double for a famous film star in an upcoming action blockbuster. Chloe is constantly training to conquer the Rockworm Peak by free climbing the full 8 of it for charity. Their practice regimen was hindered by having their leg broken in 3 places, an injury they obtained by jumping down in celebration from an indoor climbing wall. So you can die for sure. I don't really see who's better. Well, you do charity. There is 1 day left.
Another ordinary day. It has grown too late. Nothing to do now.
Lady Paddington adds a sound of compassion.
Grim, my loyal subject. What use is any of this?
Any of what?
A grave matter.
Grave.
Grave. Perhaps there is no fighting the inertia. It all flows, unstoppable. No action of mine can even make a dent. I am resigned to be here forevermore.
So I take it we're not doing the dailies anymore?
It does not matter.
Okay.
Tomorrow is the monthly review, where your whole conduct will be judged. It will be clear if you truly belong to this office. Have a good final rest, Grim.
400, I did good. So anything to say in the last day? No. Chloe Miller braves the JAG line of Rockworm Peak for Save Small Souls Children Foundation. Stun gun horribly wrong claims life of young stunt performer. Municipal gardener found dead in their own home, cause of death unclear. Okay. No. One last word. Here we are, the last day, before your ultimate evaluation, a day just like yesterday, and the day before that. Time flies, does it not? Quota for the day, 2 humans has to die again. I guess this is it, fate. This is it, fate. 2 again. That's not balance. Data scientists. Who needs statistics when you have a fancy algorithm, an amazing concept like AI and machine learning? Not ENIAC Karpova, that's for sure. They just put the data in and regards the result as absolute truth, acquiring no critique. The almighty machine knows all. No, that's not good. Alexandra recently made a big career change, shifting from baking pizzas at a local Pacluzzi's to robotic engineering. Their dream is to make a waffle-destroying robot. Alexandra is deathly afraid of waffle. No? Vicar. Jesse is committed to writing the perfect sermon. and are thus oblivious to the turmoil at home. Their spouse is fighting a substance abuse problem, and their children are planning a party of mild debauchery. Luckily, Jesse just found a new housekeeper with unorthodox but effective methods for keeping things under control. So who is better? This Vicar or the one that wants to destroy every waffle in the world? Well, I don't want waffle to disappear. Let's go like that. We've done the last day. Anything to say? No. What's my ending?
How did it go so wrong? I had it all worked out, calculated, designed.
What went wrong? Everything's going just fine, isn't it?
Yes, the world endures. Against
So you
all
did
odds.
want the world to end.
I cannot believe it.
What were you were secretly trying to end the world or something?
Yes, I thought it would be fairly
Yeah.
obvious. Eventually, at least. The great dying is by my design. It is true. I do not love humanity. Not a bit.
Sweet, I guess I did something right. And I fooled your whole thing?
Exactly. You must understand. I have grown tired of it all. This tedious existence. These humans. The endless tirade of death.
Or maybe you should retire.
It is all meaningless, you see. An endless loop of monotony that I cannot escape. That we cannot escape. Do you know how long I have been doing this? I barely remember myself. I am exhausted and sick of it all. I wish to stop, but no one can leave until the job is done. But if the great dying claimed them all, then I could be free and claim the rest I deserve. So, I helped the great dying along, piece by piece. But the equilibrium withstood it. The office remains, and I cannot fade away. Now,
I banished the foul beasts.
alone in the bright lights of my shattered life.
I can replace you? I've proven myself to be super talented at this job, you know. Just give me your throne and we'll be done with this nonsense. I would love to say that, but I can give you your freedom. I can replace you.
Grim, that is not how this whole structure operates. I cannot just relinquish the position to a mere spawn. You are not constructed for this purpose.
Well, you were meant to run this place and you failed.
I did not mean to, but I did fail, did
Yes,
I
you
not?
did.
I lost my way, and humankind almost paid the ultimate price. Who can say with certainty you are not a better fit for this office? The evidence is all here, in the documents of the past 4 weeks. Yes, I will set up the transition
Yes.
process. Grim, enjoy your final hours as a drone. Soon you will sit in my stead. I will withdraw. Accept my own fate. And we will not be meeting again.
What's going to happen to you? Face looks at you, smiles, and leaves the office in silence. I got 3 achievements: Ouroboros, War Changes, and Plague Doctor. Nation United, Mankind Surpassing Biological Limits. So I did great. Humanity Transcending. As you become the new keeper of World Order. I kept that fucking cat. You could have kept it. I don't want it.
Fellow traveler, that was fun, wasn't it? The choices, the excitement. Admittedly, ye did pretty good. The world's mostly busy and bustling, ripe for some pirate adventures. But I can offer a new cycle. A turn of the hourglass, and ye shall be set upon a path in a fresh timeline. A parallel world, so to speak. There ye will again find every friend and enemy, hope and error. Knowledge and loot will remain, of course. Otherwise, 'tis the eternal recurrence of all things.
Another round, yes, this time I'll do even better. I don't think I can do better. I've had enough, let's call it quits. So for now, I think I'm just gonna say I've had enough, let's call it quits. I'm pretty sure this is just gonna be like a new game plus where I can use the lamp to see how it's gonna affect the world. And I've already had the best ending, so please comment in the comment section if you would like to see more. Tell me and I'll play again and try to get the worst ending. So thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So I'm gonna do, let's call it quits. A new chance, the end. The end. Oh, what's going on? It's not the end. The one and only unparalleled master of melodies, sorcerer of rhythm, grand vizier of harmonies, who crafted all of the amazing music for the whole game. They're also super friendly. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice way to put the end credit. Writer scientist, serious scientist during the day, and angsty writer at night. Has a similar fashion senses to the Grim Reaper, classic version. Creative lead, digital artist. The cheerful leads of Death and Taxes make a lot of the goodest art for the game as well. They really love cats, meow. 100% curiosity, 0% nosivity. Thanks for playing our game, much love. Marcus is an IT specialist, robot master, and a developer with, as they keep saying, meager talent in their spare time. They read a lot of books and write poetry. A perpetually surly writer of words, phrases, sentences, and paragraphs, often annoyed by everything, everyone, no sense of humor, 100% grump. Programmer, the actual professional game developer and programmer with years of experience working in the very depth of the industry. They're also always broken in a variety of unbelievable ways. In case of bugs, contact, and blame, they once beeped so hard that they booped. So this is gonna be long. Thank you for your help and support. And all the wonderful back to menu. Much love. I got an achievement again. So I still can do the new game plus, which is nice. Percentages of players who have this ending. Oh, so there is a lot of endings. I missed something here. High peace, high health, utopian, and takeover. Huh. That's nice. So now for real, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.